Why one common Social Security strategy might backfire on you. Though your Social Security benefits are based on how much you earned during your top paid 35 working years, the age at which you file for them can impact the amount you ultimately collect each month. If you file for now, let's imagine you're looking at an FRA of 67, at which point you'd get a $1,500 monthly benefit. Waiting until one lesser-known fact about Social Security is that the program is actually designed to pay you the same amount of lifetime benefits regardless of when you initially file. The logic is that, here's how that might play out. Imagine what this means is that for every month you live past 82/1/2, you'll come out ahead financially by delaying benefits. But if you pass away, that's why your health absolutely needs to factor into your decision on when to file for Social Security. Though it's impossible, granted, you might reach your mid to late 60s in great health, only to get diagnosed with an illness just a few years down the line. Without a crystal ball, it's smart to want to boost your Social Security benefits, especially if you know you'll be relying on them as a major source of retirement income. Just don't forget, the Motley Fool has sponsored the $16,728 Social Security bonus most retirees completely overlook. If you're like most Americans, you're a few years or more behind on your retirement savings. But a handful of
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park.